Okay, I'm going to share a script that I've been using for a very long time. I think I use it on almost every job. I have been bit many, many, many times by this issue. And this issue, even though there are always different solutions, they seem very hard to implement and implement consistently. And this is the issue of the little control up character M that you see in files sometimes, which are like Windows control carriage return line feeds. And Unix doesn't like them, and a lot of times programs don't like them. And things just bomb and break, especially scripts in Linux, Unix, environments. And you can set up your Git tools, I think, to remove them, or like it'll remove them when it checks in, and maybe they've gotten better. But even on the last job I was on, there were times when somehow one of those files got checked in and blew up, a build or something like that. So I've got this little script called findcrlf.shell. And the way it sits in the root of K2. So you can go out to K2 and get that. That's not what I want. Okay. Anyway, you can go out to builtonapex.com/K2. It'll take you to GitLab where the K2 repository is. And you can grab this file if you want. Let's look at the file. It's a bash script. I try to use user bin env. I think probably best practice is just assume env's in the path because it may not be in user bin. So maybe that needs to be just env to get your bash environment, where the location of your bash environment. Okay, so basically you pass in a dash fix or dash fix if you want to actually fix the files, but I would suggest you run it without that first, and it'll show you the files that it finds. It's just going to search the root directory and all the subfolders for these characters, and then if you do pass in dash fix, it will actually replace the file. It doesn't take a backup of the file, so always have a backup. But I'll run this before I do a check-in sometimes just to see if any files have snuck in. And you can see I've already run it and it didn't find anything. I always do. I'm using Git Bash, by the way, which I find super helpful on Windows. If you need a Bash terminal, I like to have Git Bash. Not using whatever it is, the Windows built-in environment. I've used it before, but I've got issues with that too. So just using Git Bash. I like to do set minus. What is it? Set minus. The thing about command terminal is like as soon as you start to think about it, you don't know it. But set minus OVI. Set minus OVI, which gives me VI from the command line. I don't have a lot of like bash shortcuts in there. But I ran find CRLF, and if it came back with some files, I would just run it with dash fix. It would fix those files, and I would do my check-in. So this is a great script. Don't know if I wrote it or I found it somewhere else. I have no idea. It's been years. I've been using this for years, I think it doesn't operate on binary files. Put that fix in a long time ago. So if you're looking for a helpful script to add to your arsenal, that is one that I still use and have always used, and has caused me problems when I let those little characters slip in to my projects. Thanks for watching.